The secret to thrive during world economic crisis, and in this video we are going to unravel those secrets together. Whether you are an economist, you are a business person, you are a 9 to 5 job holders, you are an entrepreneur, student, no matter who you are, please stay glued to this video to the end as we will unravel different secrets that you need to know to thrive and stay afloat during world economic crisis. No matter the continent you find yourself, either Africa, Asia, Europe, or in America, please do well to listen to this video to the end as we'll be shaking together and bringing out knowledge on how to thrive during the world global crisis. And then I want you to understand one thing, that in economy, it is variations depending on your country and the continent you find yourself, but everybody will have their own share when there's a global economic meltdown. Stay glued to the end of the video and let's get started. Number one, the first thing you are going to do to stay afloat during economic crisis is to protect cash flow, not money. Protect cash flow, not money. Whenever there is a global economic crisis or there's economic recession, either in your country or when you find yourself, the first thing you have to do is to protect cash flow. You have to be mindful of putting money in things that will lock your money away for a longer time. You have to put your money inside your account or inside something that is accessible within a short period of time. That is how to stay afloat. Putting your money in a business or an investment that will lock your money for a long time may make your money to nosedive. Why? Because of inflations, policies, different kind of things can happen to the money that will make the money lose value. So in a global economic crisis or recession in your country, one of the things you must keep is cash flow. Things that you can use your money to buy in a minute or two, and or where your money can be accessible within 24 hours. These are where you should place your money into. Businessmen, politicians, they understand this game. Whenever there is a problem in the economy, the first thing they do is to first protect their cash flow, where they have cash at hand to do whatever they want to do. During the time there is a rise again in the economy, and it is only the poor people and the masses that suffer most for this because they don't understand the game. And by the time the economy becomes stable, the people that have cash flow will have another ground to step ahead of people who do want to protect their money. So you are not going to just have money stacked up somewhere. You are going to have it accessible to do whatever you have to do to stay afloat the economic crisis or the recession that may hit your country or the region you find yourself. Now, the second thing you have to do during global economic crisis or your recession in your country is to move towards problem, not trend. If you move toward problem, not trend, when the economy is stable, trendy things can pay you. When there is a stable economy, everybody moves, everybody enjoying. But the moment there is a recession in your country or there is a global economic meltdown like the one we're having currently right now, the best thing you have to do is to move towards problem. You must begin to identify the problem and the needs in your area, your economy, and the loopholes that people have not been attending to. So the major advantage you have in recession or global economic meltdown is to begin to move towards problem, not trend, because friendly things get saturated over time and people lose their money. But what becomes problem is the new things that people will move towards you towards to. And then one thing about it is that when you don't understand problem, you must when you don't understand problem, then you don't understand value. So problem is the new market. The moment there is economic meltdown, problem becomes what people are attracted to or what people don't pay attention to but attract more money. So one thing you have to do every damn time that there is a global economic meltdown or there is a recession or there's economic meltdown in your country, the best thing is to begin to move through problem. And most especially, or most times rather, the problems are actually skills in nature. hazardous street literature, food problem, agricultural problem, transportation problem, uh, clothing problem, all things shelter problem. Those are the things that will become major when there is a global economic crisis, because nobody can do without shelter, nobody can do without food, nobody can do without clothing, nobody can do without maybe transportations. So these are, people begin to move towards basic amenities of life when there is a problem in the economy. And by the time economy becomes stable, then everybody can return back to their luxury, everybody can return back to their normal way of life. But when there's a problem in the economy, people shift directly back into basic things, which are the major problem of humanity. So when you have economic meltdown in your country or your region, you find yourself, you must able to know that problems, human being problems become the core object of the core driving force of the economy at that particular time. And anybody who move towards that aspect, we have the money of people, even though there's still recession, even though there's still a knockdown, even though there's still a meltdown in the economy. The third thing that happens in economic recession is transfer of assets. Transfer of assets. This is where people have positioning, what we call it strategic positioning. And what happens in this aspect is that uh, panic sellers always meet uh, prepared buyers. Panic sellers always meet prepared buyers. Whenever there is a problem in the economy, people begin to sell their things in hurry just to stay afloat. Not because those things will be good or bad, because depending on how severe the economy is, people have to survive the downward trends, and people begin to explore a lot of things. But people that have positioning ahead of time, what they do is that they become a prepared seller, and they are going to meet panic buyers. People get to sell off their properties, sell off their cars, their gold, their jewelries. They sell everything. Some company fold up. They are finding some hybrid investor to buy up the company. A lot of things happen when there's a economic meltdown. But the thing is positioning, strategic positioning, that make panic sellers to meet position buyers. And what is that means that when you are putting yourself in the position, you are putting yourself in the position of investor for a long time, then you have an added advantage whenever there is economic meltdown. Things are supposed to go for let's say for $100, when there is economic recession, it can go for as low as $10. 90% drop in value, because people need to stay afloat, not because you yourself that bought it really need it, but because you have actually positioned yourself that whenever there is economic meltdown, people have to sell off their properties to stay afloat for that season. So you begin to take advantage of that, and then you begin to make yourself available for that period of time. And sometimes it may not be that you actually need all those property you are buying. Sometimes you can buy them down, and when the economy became stable, you can sell them back in the original value. Or somebody can give their properties, and then you give them money, and when they have your money, they come back for the property and they give you more money with interest attached to it. So it depends on how skillful you are or how prepared you are. But the problem still is that you have to belong to these two categories. Either you belong to a category of panic seller, or you belong to the categories of prepared buyers. So these two is different because of positioning. So positioning means that you are prepared ahead of time, or you are victim of what is currently happening in a country. So if you want to understand much more about how this thing works, then you have to move closer to people who understand how economy moves, and how recessions happens, and how they affect the lives of people in the country. I believe that this video has make you understand what is means and what to do whenever there is a recession and there is a economy becoming meltdown in your country. Stay glued to this channel. Do it to subscribe, share, and like and comment on this video. Until that time, I see you. Goodbye and bye for now.